type, oh God, thank you. Feel free to type into the chat box or unmute yourself. Equipment you're gonna need today is the usual, your letter ball of some sort. Preferably, if you don't have this, you can use a rolled up pair of socks or a dog toy or something like that, but preferably something interesting for your eye to look at. So something that has a pattern on it of some sort. And then just 2 pencils. If you can, for the pens or the pencils, to have writing on it so that we can do some work with the letters. So like a Sharpie or something like that where it has a brand on it. Alrighty. We'll come back to, let me point this down, a seated or standing grounded position of some sort. Okay. Good, and let's just start with a few shoulder circle rolls, just opening up into some rotation. And then let's bring our arms along for the ride, coming into our swinging rotation. Okay, good. We'll come back to a still point. We'll close the eyes. And let's bring one hand to the chest and one hand to the low belly. Just seeing if you can find that low belly breath. Trying to keep your chest hand still. And letting the low belly hand push away as you inhale, and then sink back in as you exhale. And stay with that breath, and now see if you can start to make your exhale twice as long as your inhale. So still breathing slow, so taking a slow inhale, and then a long, steady exhale. Slow inhale and long, steady exhale. And just stay with that breath, maybe challenging yourself a little bit. Maybe creating just a little bit of a hunger for air. So after a few rounds, you might feel like you need to take a bigger breath. Let's do one more inhale. One more long exhale. And then we'll open the eyes. Good. Okay, we'll reach both arms up to the sky. Yep. And then find articulation coming down. Take an inhale at the bottom, and then exhale to roll up. You're going to bring the arms back behind you. Interlace the fingers, open the chest, or just bring the hands behind you. Yeah, and then again, arms come up overhead, interlace if you can, and exhale to roll down. Inhale at the bottom and exhale up. Hands come back behind you, either reaching or grabbing each other. And then up last time and rolling down. Inhale at the bottom. Sorry, what was that? And then exhale, roll up. Yeah, did someone have a question there? Okay, I'm just gonna mute you all one more time here. Good, let's leave the arms up. We'll come into a side bend to the left. That's it, and then a side bend right. One more time, side bend left. And side bend right. Okay, good. We'll come back to the center. We'll make a soft fist with our hands. Sure, my mic is out of the way. And then we're just going to find that gorilla beating the chest. And then we'll add in some sounds with that. So I want you to let your jaw go heavy. And we're going to go, ah, that's it. Nice, everybody. And then we're going to go, e. And then we're going to go, ooh. Yeah, and then we're going to go. Okay, good. Shake the hands out. Shake the arms out. Okay, and then just do a few slow shoulder circle rolls. Okay, good. Okay, so come into the face and the jaw a little bit. So I'm just gonna have you close your eyes one more time, and I just want you to feel what's going on in your face and your jaw. Okay, so just noticing if you feel like you're holding some tension in your cheekbones, maybe even in your chin or in your brow line. And I just want you to imagine like your face is melting. So just kind of let everything ease. Try to let the tension go a little bit if you're holding on to that. And I want you to let your jaw go slack. Yeah, okay, we'll open the eyes. We're going to bring a soft fist to that area just under the cheekbones and then find a dragging in the soft tissue. So you're kind of staying in the back part of the jaw, dragging the hands from the cheekbones down to the chin. And just doing that several times through. Letting the jaw go slack. Noticing if one side is holding more tension than the other side. Maybe one more time there. Okay, good. And then we're going to take the ears and we're going to pull the ears out and away from each other. If that's hard for you to grip your ears, you can just use your knuckles to turn your ears in a circle. Otherwise, you're finding that pull of the ears away from each other and just holding that, breathing into your low belly. Okay, and release that. Shake the hands out. Move my headphones. Okay, and then coming back to a head scratch. So using your nails or the pads of your fingers and just giving yourself a really nice scratch all the way over the scalp. Getting the hairline, the top of the head. Good. And then we're going to bring finger pads to the top of the head. Yeah, and just massaging that area a little bit. So moving your finger pads in a small circular direction or your knuckles. And just mobilizing this top part of your head. Noticing how much the skin and the scalp is moving. Okay, and then we'll shake the hands out. Good, okay. I've got, my microphone is wired differently today because I'm wearing this big heavy fleece. Okay, so if this starts rubbing, someone yell at me to let me know that the microphone is rubbing. Okay, so take your finger pads or your knuckles right at the tops of your collarbones. Yeah, and it might be easier for those of you who have access to go skin on skin, just because of the tackiness that provides, because we're just going to do kind of a stretch and release here. Okay, so just holding on to that skin, and you're going to start to pull that skin down, and you're going to start with your chin tucked into your throat. Eyes are down. Your eyes are going to lead the way on this one. So first your eyes go up, then your head follows, tilting back, and I'm looking my eyes as far up as I can, and then sliding the lower jaw forward. Good, and then release, come back to the start. Grab the skin, tuck your chin into your throat, look down, and then look up. The head follows, really looking up, tilting the head back. And then once you're all the way back in that tilted position, really making sure your eyes are as far back as they'll go. So I want you to challenge your eye range of motion here. Stick your lower jaw forward and then back to the center. One more like that. Grab the skin, pull down. First the eyes go up, then the head goes up. Looking up and back, slide the lower jaw forward. And then release that, shake the hands out. Yeah. Bringing the eyes to look up is really hard for most of us. That's a place where we don't usually look. Okay, so let's do this now. Make sure I'm saying this right. Yeah, let's just bring both hands together for this one if you can. Sit for this. Okay, and then we're gonna lift both hands up and overhead to your left. Okay, and then I want you to do the same thing. This time your eyes are gonna go up and to the left. Just hold that. And if your eyes are looking beyond your hands, then that's fine. Try to look beyond and up above your hands, and then back to the center. Yeah, and again, arms lift, eyes lift, head lifts. Reaching, really, what's the furthest thing up and left behind you that you can see? And then back to the start. Yeah, just one more like that. Arms and eyes and head lift. What's the furthest thing you can see? And back to the center. Do a few head circle rolls. I'm just giving your eyes a break right now. And the other direction. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing going up the other way. So hands together if you can. And if you can't, don't worry, the hands can either just cross over the chest or you're just trying to rotate as much as you can. Okay, so hands reach to get pressing, palms pressing together up and to the right. And then your eyes go up and to the right, way up and back. Hold it, hold it, hold it. You're locking your eyes on a specific point. And then you're coming back to the center. Yeah, and again, arms up, eyes and head up. Challenge your eyes here. What's the furthest thing up and back you can see? And then back to the center. Yes, one more. Arms up, eyes and head. Hold it. We're bringing your arms with you because it just brings a little bit more extension into your spine. So we're focusing on the eyes, but the arms are just helping bring you into extension. and then back to the center. Yeah, and then again, shake the arms out and shake the legs out if you're standing. Okay, nice everyone. Okay, let's come into the rib cage a little bit. So hands can be high on your rib cage. Excuse me, and I just want you to start by finding that big hula hoop of the ribs around the hips. Exhale to roll back. Inhale to roll forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Remember, you're trying to keep your shoulders and your ribs parallel with the floor. So we're just gliding the ribs around here. Good. Do a couple more. My stomach noises are going wild right now. And then back to the center. Arms are going to come out into a T. And then we're just going to find the translation left and right. So just gliding. There we go. Nice, everyone. Yeah. And then let's turn. Let's have palms facing up, just to open the shoulders up a little bit. Yeah, and then we're going to bring some wrist movements into this. So as you, let me make sure I'm saying this right. As you translate to your right, flex your wrist. So pull your palm up towards you. Okay. As you translate the other way, the palm comes up towards you. And you can look at that palm. Translate towards the hand, pull the palm towards you. Translate, pull the palm towards you. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Okay, and now we're going to switch. Palms are facing down now. Arms are still out into a T. As you translate left, pull the fingers down. As you translate right, pull the fingers down. Looking at the side that you're translating to, and just emphasizing that wrist stretch on each side. One more. Good, and then back to the center, shake the arms out. Okay, good. Let's find a few ragdoll roll throughs here. So let the arms just be heavy for this one. We'll give the arms a break. You're going to find a side bend to the left. And then you're going to roll through the center. This is just a halfway roll. This is a really small roll through. Coming up on the other side and then stacking tall. Side bend right. Roll through the center. Side bend left. Sitting tall. Yeah. So I just want you to imagine really like a rag doll, just really being heavy, rolling through kind of the mid, mainly the mid and the upper back here, just taking it really slow. Maybe noticing what parts of your spine feel stickier than others. Yeah, let's do one more. Okay, and back to the center. Awesome. We're going to take the hands, palms are going to be together, and fingers are pointing forward. So thumb is up. Yeah. Okay, we're going to do kind of some swimming movements here. So I want you to lean forward if you're able to and shoot the arms out towards me like you're doing the breaststroke. You're going to pull the arms around as you sit tall, and then hands come back together again. That's it. So channel your inner breaststroke. Shoot the arms forward. As you lean forward, circle the arms around and sit tall. Shoot the arms forward as you lean forward, circle, and sit. Inhale to reach, exhale to circle. Inhale, reach, exhale, circle. Okay, and imagining like you're really pulling through the water. So when your arms circle around, I really want you to imagine like you're pulling yourself forward through the water. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last one. And exhale and back to the start. Yeah, nice, everyone. Okay, coming into our elbows a little bit more. So we'll circle the hands around the elbows. Mhm. Good, keep going. I'm going to delayer here. And then go ahead and switch directions. Okay, and then relax. Awesome. And then just taking the arms into a double arm backstroke, coming behind you. Standing athletes, if you want to find some knee circles, you can do that also. Good, everyone switch directions. Okay, and relax. All right. Let's grab your letter ball. Okay, so we're just gonna start, actually, you know what, I'll layer on in a sec. Start with normal letter ball, throwing or moving the ball around you. I'm gonna teach any new folks here how to do it, and then I'm gonna give you a few more layers for today. Okay, so if this is your first time playing, you're gonna hold that ball into your chest, pull the ball away at any angle you want, say the first letter or number you see, and then pull it back in. Pull it away, say the first letter or number you see, pull it back in. And you're just gonna continue doing that, moving the ball all the way around your body. If you're able to play catch with yourself to make it a little bit harder or a little bit more unpredictable, you can do that too. Remember, the harder you make this game, the more of a challenge it will be for your visual system, for your hand-eye coordination, for your movement. So it's okay if you don't catch it. It means you're finding your edge. Okay, I'm gonna give you a couple more layers. So I want you to try, if you can, and I know some of you, it's hard to play letter ball above your head, but if you can now, I want you just to play letter ball in this area above your head. Okay, so kind of in the top hemisphere above you. So just throwing it around you and staying really more in the overhead game as opposed to the under the head game. If that's hard for you to do, don't worry about it. Just try to get that ball as high as you can if you're moving the ball around your head. Yeah, otherwise throwing it around, but just doing it in those overhead positions. There we go. There we go. Nice, everyone. That's good. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I just wanted to challenge you more in that overhead position with the eyes going up. Okay. Go ahead and relax. We're going to go back to normal letter ball. So I want you to throw it all the way around your body, but I'm going to add in some brain speed games. If you catch a letter, if you catch a letter, let's do a shoulder shrug up, both shoulders shrugging up. So letter, both shoulders shrug up. For standing athletes, if you want to do a heel raise, you can do that instead. So either shoulder shrug up or a heel raise. That's for a letter. For a number, let's go I hadn't thought about this one. Let's go for standing athletes. You're going to lift the toes. And then for seated athletes, I'm just going to have you look down and tuck your chin into your neck. Yeah, you got it. Yeah. So letter, shoulder shrug up or heel raise, number, toe raise or look down. Yeah. Letter, shrug up, number, look down. Letter, heel lift, number, toe lift. Yeah. And remember, as you're playing this one, you're just trying to make those decisions as quick as possible. You see the ball, you make a decision, you move your body, and you go to the next one. Yep. Nice, everybody. Maybe do about 5 more throws or moves around your body. Yeah. Make sure you're looking at the ball. Every time you move that ball, make sure you're looking at it. Yeah. Okay, good. And relax. Okay. I'm gonna have you grab just one of your pencils or pens or whatever you've got. Actually, I'll see zoomed into the camera here. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit more vestibular work today than we normally do. So just again as a reminder, and I forgot to say this in the beginning of the class, I think. Especially when we're working the vestibular system where we're moving your head around, remember it's okay if you start to feel dizzy, nauseous, any of that, but it means that you've met your edge and we don't want to go too far past your edge. So back off, close your eyes, take a break. You could grab some water. Okay, we're all going to be doing the same thing for this one. So holding that pencil out in front of you, and if it's hard for you to hold a pencil out in front of you, you can just look at something directly in front of you on the wall. Okay, find a very specific letter that is on that pen or pencil. And then we're going to do this a little differently. I want you to start with a horizontal figure 8. So moving your head in as big and as quick of a horizontal figure 8 as you can, while keeping your eyes focused on that one letter the whole time. Yeah. The bigger your head moves and the quicker it moves, the harder it is for your vestibular system. But make sure that your eyes stay locked on that letter. Pause, switch directions, bring your figure 8 in the other direction. For folks who are blind or visually impaired, you obviously don't feel like you have to hold up a pencil, but still do the same figure 8 head movement that we're doing. Yep, there we go. It looks like people are dancing on mushrooms or something. That's great. Okay, everyone relax. Okay, close your eyes just for a second. Just find a small roll down. So just let the head come down. Let the chest come down. Good, and then coming back up. Find a few shoulder shrugs. Okay. We're gonna switch now. So that was a horizontal figure 8. Bring that pencil out. Pick a different letter on the pencil. Okay, we're just keeping it interesting for your brain. And now you're gonna do a vertical figure 8. So you're actually gonna trace the number 8. Okay, same rules apply. The bigger and quicker you go, the harder it gets. So you can always slow down or do a smaller head movement if that feels more realistic for you. There we go. Making sure your eyes stay locked on that letter the whole time. Switch directions. If you're getting dizzy or nauseous, take a break. Close your eyes, take a break. Usually the second direction we go is always harder because your brain is always going to move you into the easiest direction first. So it's okay if the second direction feels a little less coordinated. That's really, really natural. Okay, good. Everyone go and relax. Okay, let's take a little bit of a longer break. We're just going to do one more shape. Okay, but let's bring arms up overhead. Let's just come into another roll down here. Pause at the bottom, take a few breaths. Excuse me, and then slowly roll yourself back up. Okay, bring the arms down. Just go ahead and look over the left shoulder. And then look over the right shoulder. Just kind of take in the room. Notice what's behind you. Notice the colors of the things behind you. This just helps reset and calm the nervous system. Are there doors behind you? Are there windows behind you? Just go back and forth a couple more times. All right, good. We'll come back to the center. We're just gonna do one more head movement. If you don't feel good, maybe don't do this one. If you are feeling good, we're just gonna do this one more time. Hold that pen or pencil out. Last time, pick a different letter than you have used so far. And now you're gonna move your head in a 5-pointed star. So you know those 5-pointed stars you draw when you're a kid where it's like one continuous line for the whole star? Yeah. Uh-huh. So your head is just gonna draw that continuous star. 5-pointed star. And if you're not sure what kind of a star I'm talking about, just draw your favorite star with your head. You can't do this one wrong. Okay. Switch directions with that star. This one really is more about coordination. I know, I know, I know, I know. We're doing it with your head today instead of doing it with your opposing arm. So it might be a little bit easier. Okay. Last one. And then go ahead and relax. Okay, put the pencil down. You're done with the pencils. Let's take the arms. We'll stack them on top of each other like a genie. Yep. And then I just want you to find a sweeping movement. We're going to do a horizontal figure eight, but I just want you to take it in a slow movement just to move the spine and the shoulders around. So just swooping your arms in a horizontal figure eight. Inhale to lift and exhale to swoop. Inhale, lift, exhale, swoop. Good, last one. Okay, and back to the center. Okay, we're gonna do some book openers. So we'll bring arms out in front of us, palms are touching. And then we're gonna bring the tongue movements into this one. So we're gonna start, again, we're gonna kind of focus on this upper range for the eyes. So hands are gonna be out in front of you. Let's maybe just start with a few book openers so we get the movement. So you're gonna drag left hand down the right arm, across the chest, and you're gonna open and rotate to your left. And then just pause there. And I want you to expand your wingspan. So how far away can your two hands get from one another? Open, open, open. You're looking at your back thumb. And then you're going to bring that hand in, slide it across the chest and back to the start. That's it. Other hand slides down the arm across the chest, opening the book, and then really spread the pages of the book away from each other. Pull those arms, reach, reach, reach. Take an inhale, and then exhale, slide that hand across the chest and back down the arm. Okay, let's do that one more time each side. Open the book to the left. Expand the pages, expand the arms, and then close the book. Good. Other direction. Open the book. And then close the book. Okay. Bring your arms down just for a sec to give the shoulders a break. We're going to do the same movement, but your eyes, when you rotate to the left, your eyes are going to look up and to the left. When you, oh, sorry, distracted by a massive spider web on my ceiling. When you look to the right, eyes are going to go up and to the right. But your head is going to stay on a swivel. Your head stays centered. It's just your eyes that go up and left, just your eyes that go up and right. Likewise, the same thing is going to be true for the tongue. Okay, so we were working last week on moving the tongue all the way around the mouth, tracing the outline. But now I just want you to, and let's just practice this first. Push your tongue into the upper left-hand corner of your cheek without moving your lower jaw. If you need to hold your lower jaw, you can. And then push your tongue up into the upper right-hand corner of your cheek. Yeah, really pushing, like you're really trying to puncture that cheek. And just do that a couple more times each side, pushing up into the left and then up into the right. Okay, yeah, you all got it. Yeah. So we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna add those 3 movements together now. Okay, so I'm gonna talk you through it. So arms come out in front of you, palms are touching. You're gonna do the same movement. You're gonna let's open the book to the left. Your head is staying level, your eyes go up and left, your tongue goes up and left. You're gonna hold for about 3 seconds, and then you're gonna close the book back to the center. Open the book to the right. Eyes up and right, tongue up and right. Hold. And then close the book. Challenge your eyes, challenge your tongue. Open the book to the left. Eyes left, tongue up and left. Hold. And back to the center. Yeah, can we go quicker? Open the book, eyes and tongue go with you. And center. Open, eyes and tongue. And center. There we go. Nice, everybody. Open that wingspan, eyes and tongue. And center. Can we do 2 more? Open, eyes and tongue. And center. The last one, open, eyes and tongue. And center. Awesome. Shake the arms out, shake the legs out if you're standing. Maybe give the whole rib cage a little shake. Okay. Nice, everyone. That looked really good. Let's finish with some coordination. Your favorite, right? Am I right? Okay, so we're gonna start really liking the figure eights today. We're gonna start both arms doing a horizontal figure eight. It can be small. You can keep your figure eight low because I care less about the shoulders than I do about your coordination here. So you're doing a horizontal figure eight with both arms, and those arms are mirroring each other. Yeah, that looks good. Nice, everybody. Okay, switch directions. Oh shit. Here we go. Okay, now keep going with just your right arm. Just doing that low horizontal figure eight. Okay, and now you're going to take your left arm and can you do a vertical figure eight? One arm is doing horizontal figure eight, one arm is doing a vertical figure eight. You can move really slow for this one. Take this one as slow as you need in order to get it. And if that feels too hard, you can just stay with both arms mirroring each other. But give it a shot. Try doing the vertical and the horizontal figure eight. Imagine you were drawing on a piece of paper. Yeah, nice, everyone. Yes. Lynn is rocking it right now. Okay, go ahead and relax. Can we switch arms? So take, left arm, start with your horizontal. Right arm, vertical. And again, if you need to do both arms at the same time, or maybe just one at a time and then the other, then you can do that too. So just find something, maybe you do half of one figure eight on one arm, half of one figure eight on the other arm, and then you keep going. And then sing the ABCs and then tap your belly and rub your head and yeah, okay, everyone relax, relax, relax. Hey, that was pretty good. That looks good for a lot of you. Okay, give the arms, give the chest one more shake. Let your breath go. Maybe find jogging arms, just pumping the arms forward and back. Okay. Let's bring fingertips to that area just under your collarbones. And then we'll find our gentle tapping. Just seeing if you can come back to your belly breaths. Okay, good. And then let's bring one hand to the chest, one hand to the belly. We'll close the eyes. And then one more time, just trying to find an exhale that is longer, than your inhale. So a slow inhale and then a very long and slow exhale. All the way to the end of your breath if you can. Seeing if you can keep that chest hand still, just breathing in and out of your belly. Go ahead and think of one thing you're grateful for today. Take one more slow inhale. And then one more really long and slow exhale. And we'll open the eyes. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining today, everybody.